interesting rhythmic things.
Ooh. Accent on 2, blank 1. That's hip.
Oh. There we go, there's some chromaticism.
Yeah, there you go. Fuck yeah. That's really good.
First, we'll be reacting to a B-side track called Pierrot Smiles at Us from IU's 2014 album called Flower Bookmark. This song is actually a remake of the 1990 song sung by Kim Won-sun.
Yes.
This is composed by the songwriter Seo Moon-hyun, and then for IU's song, it is arranged by Lee Jong-hoon. Basically, it's arranged to sound more modern. So first, we're going to listen to about 1 minute of the original 1990s song, and then we'll listen to her remake and talk about it.
Okay, cool. Sweet.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
it's so 90s. Oh, this is awesome.
That slap bass.
The drum that just instantly dies. No
reverb at all.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like pretty cool for its time.
Yeah. No, definitely. It's just funny, I guess, listening to it now.
Oh my
Well, and the
god.
synthesizer there at the end of all the phrases. Very
So dated. It's, you know what? It's hard for me to analyze this because it's so dated. It's so funny. I want to be able to take it at face value, but like, I find that very hard.
Bassline's pretty sick. Like the slap bass.
Back before they could actually just plug it in on the MIDI.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just wanted you to get the taste of it, get the taste of the melody, of the instrumentation. And now we can move on to the more modern,
Oh, cool.
definitely more kind of out version of it. And so in the end, we'll compare the two versions.
So I noticed this when you were like showing me the list of pieces we were gonna react to. Pierrot is a character in French comedies, like a clown. And actually Schoenberg did like a little song thing where he set some poems about Pierrot to 12-tone atonal music. I don't know if they were inspired by that.
Whoa.
But I'll be curious.
It's like
to see.
Petrushka.
Well, it's like, it's actually one of Schoenberg's most performed pieces, Pierrot Lunaire, the song cycle. So I'm wondering if there will be any like inspiration taken from that, or whether it was more taken from the character Pierrot.
Pierrot smiles at us, and I smile at IU.
Ah, her hair's so pretty. It makes me want to chop it all off. We worked so hard for this. Give me those claps.
See, these motives did not exist in the other one.
Yes.
I like the acoustic piano instead of just the synthesizer.
It's definitely got that sad joke. Yeah. It's a sad joke. That's what it sounds like. So like the sad clown smiling.
I like the keyboard sound.
Yeah.
And I can tell it's real drums and a real bassist. Man, gotta love it.
But
Yeah, she's replacing what was synthesizer in the other video with her voice.
Yeah.
Which I think is just so much more effective. Definitely more updated for a modern ear.
I also really dig when like vocalists like they sing with the instruments.
It's interesting that she's outlining the bass with her voice too.
It was weird because this whole thing it's like minor, but it does not sound minor at all. But like it is. Because if you try to like sing a tonic arpeggio, it sounds wrong if you do a major.
yo, this is actually very good. I really like this.
It's so offbeat. The song is just not literally offbeat, but it just feels so off the beaten path. The road less traveled.
Got the electric piano like Rhodes too, that's nice.
It's definitely got its own vibe.
Yeah.
For sure.
Nice and mellow.
Bluesy. And it's for the word Pierrot. Oh, that's so good. Pierrot. The melancholy, you know? You just feel it. Ah. Key change up a whole step.
Oh, I like the inclusion of the voice as a synth sound.
Yeah. This sort of like sweeping harmony.
Some interesting rhythmic things.
Ooh. Accent on 2, blank 1. That's hip.
Oh, there we go. There's some chromaticism.
Yeah, there you go. Fuck yeah. That's really good.
She's kind of like a soft, like airy timbre to her voice whenever she's doing like a lot of the chorus and verse stuff.
Oh, the instrumentation's different. It's like, yeah, it goes 2 times slower. Man, this is like not lazy songwriting, and the world needs more of this.
I really enjoy her voice.
Yeah, well, she's amazing.
Plenty of, it's not even a clean half diminished. They're like little dirty notes in there.
That was like when they're saying smiling clown, right? That's when we get the chromaticism.
Is this like the 5th time she's repeated?
No! Ah!
They like added cool keyboard stuff, so I forgive them.
Yeah.
Ooh! Man, this pianist is going for it. Also, like very, very mellow piano sound. It's not overly synthed.
Oof. Oh, it gets worse and worse in a good way. Like it gets nastier and nastier, which is wonderful.
Oh, here we go. Just voice. That's really clever because they've repeated the same thing over and over, and now they've changed it textually, so you really.
Yeah, the
man,
last
excellent.
out chorus. Wow, everything about that was really good.
Yeah, I really like that.
I thought that was excellent.
Yeah.
It ends like it sounds like it ends in F minor because of the bluesy note.
Yeah.
What in the world? What in the world is this? I just got teleported somewhere. The inside of a sad clown Pierrot. That sounds kind of disgusting.
Okay.
But more like the spiritual inside.
The balance was just so nice because like you listen to the beginning where you hear the claps, and it's not something that's just like in your face. It's just softly in the background, but it's not too in the forefront, just not too far back, just the right amount. And then also the way they evolve the beats, like having it's like in syncopation, so like away from the downbeats. And then later, if you're gonna like start moving on, you hit every bar just to show we're moving somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And usually what happens there is usually you modulate, or you just pick up the tempo, or you move into a chorus or something new. And I thought it was really nicely done.
You know, this song makes me realize that we need more electric keyboard, that good old electric keyboard sound in K-pop. We need more of that because it's awesome, especially when it's mixed like that. We can hear it in a different spot of the ear. And then later on you hear him riffing, and sometimes there's like a lot of dissonance, but it always works because that's the jazz life.
I really like her voice. This song's really repetitive, but it keeps it fresh, and I love like how they have keyboard, they have piano, and the drums and her vocals, and then the other vocals she has that she probably did with herself. It just sounds really uniform and like just really good gel. Also, I made a little champagne or like a wine goblet out of a wrapper.
I liked everything that Fiona said, and I also like how there were just kind of like some subtle interjections going on in the background. I thought it was cool how like the key was kind of ambiguous because it was definitely minor, but it did not feel like it was minor at all. Like it definitely had a happier, more major kind of feel.
It was really fun to listen to and analyze because it's very, very jazzy. We heard a lot of like the common chord progressions that you hear in jazz, like 2-5-1s. There's some reharm in there. The way that I would explain it is, it's like when you take a melody that usually has like an expected harmonization to it. So like Twinkle Twinkle, like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, you think 1-4-1-5-1, but like a reharmonization is taking the notes in the melody and making the harmonic texture still work with whatever note it is, but having it be like a completely different chord. So if you have like scale degree 5 in the melody, you could do like a 1 chord, you could do a 3 chord, you could do a 5 chord, you could do a, like a 6 chord that, and the 5 is the like 7th of the chord. So you can like reharmonize it to make it sound really like weird to the ear, but it still works because it works with like the melody.
In the case of this being a cover, you know, it's like people who know the original song will know how it kind of works, and when you hear this kind of spiced up version, like it'll still sound similar, but it'll have like a whole new set of colors to it.
Yeah, so did you feel like this was a successful remake of the
my
original
God.
song?
Yeah,
So much
brings
so.
it back into the 21st century.
I feel like a lot of it was texture for me. Texture and, like you said, the different motivic development and where it was all placed. It's easy for those kinds of things to get lost, and I'm glad that this obviously took great care to preserve some of the character from the original that we didn't quite get from the original.
Yeah.
I thought so. There were definitely some points where it was mainly the voice melody. There was the same. There were like hints here and there, like they played a little bit of a slat bass, but it was nowhere near like the 90s, like wham, 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 wham. The claps were different, more chromaticism.
Well, it's a good
Harmonies.
trailing away from the original.
Yeah.
In terms of the instrumentation, the influences in the music.
Yeah.
The styles are almost completely different, I would say, not they. Yeah, it's a good modern interpretation, do I dare say? But I think I like the original a little bit more.
I think I do too.
Freaking band was really good. Real talented drummer. Like obviously a very experienced studio drummer. Really good bassist, really tasteful bass playing. Groove before technique, groove before volume, which is important. Pianist's voicings were really good. They definitely complemented the vocalist. And then once the vocalist was repeating the same thing over and over again, he really like was testifying up in his right hand. That was awesome. The drummer took a lot of liberties with his filling at the end. Just in terms of like things that pop music does in terms of composition to just kind of like make it groove more and just kind of break it up and keep the audience engaged. Using a lot of chromaticism is really cool. I know a lot of it is like the character of what the song's about, which you mentioned, and also filling and leaving one blank so that you kind of feel like you step in a bit of a pothole. That's really cool. Kind of like making your audience think twice about what you're doing is how to keep them engaged. So good shit. I thought that was excellent.
I definitely think whoever wrote the song has heard of Schoenberg and knows that Pierrot Lunaire is like a big Schoenberg piece, because it was clear that there was some funky chromaticism in there and some funky text painting on when they said clown that you definitely would not expect there to be in pop music. So there's probably some inspiration taken from atonal music there.
They had a lot of chromatic sequences that functioned as turnarounds. They sidestepped into like a different key area and then functioned back by like half-step motion into where it was before. Very cool. Very hip.
Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. If you're new, I'm the channel runner and producer of this series. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you're curious to see what else we're going to react to in the future, go ahead and check the description for a bunch of links that I have to playlists and schedules. Also, please check our Patreon if you want to support us. Patrons get access to unedited, full-length reaction videos, access to exclusive content, as well as early access to all the videos posted on here, and more. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day.